Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth here from Our Darling Memories, and today I'm going to be walking you through my process for week 14 in my 2018 Project Life album. So I'm starting off with adding some of the cards I know I want to include on this layout to the pockets that I think they'll go. And I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for this layout. I'm actually going to be adding some white cardstock as a background for all of my photos. And I did that because most of my journaling cards are very white. So I felt that the photos were kind of stark with all of that white going on around them, and the white background really brought a sense of cohesiveness, and it just softened the photos a little bit since they're really bright and everything. And I definitely love this look. I was inspired by Amy Gretchen, who has a white background on her photos most of the time. I don't think I'm going to be doing this for every week, but it definitely worked out really well for this one. I really love the look of this. And now I'm going to be going on to my journaling cards. This Embracing the Changes for April card was an add-on for the Changes Story Kit by Ali Edwards. And to that card, I just added this little snippet from one of my husband's text messages to me and some journaling about the fact that he passed his E6 promotion board, which is a really big thing if you're in the military to pass a promotion board. So I'm just writing about how excited and proud I was of him for doing that. And there is an Embracing the Changes card for every month, so I'm definitely going to try to add that to some of the coming months. And now I'm going to be filling in this Today's Food card, which is from Allie's Eat Story Kit from about, I believe it was March of last year, but I'm not sure. And I have the digital version of that story kit. And I'm just writing in kind of what we ate that week. We started a plated meal subscription box, so I was excited to try out those recipes, and they're all a little bit different from what we usually eat, so it's exciting to put that down when I can. That yellow diagonal card is an old one from Gossamer Blue, and I just added a little chipboard piece from the Changes Story Kit that says, "We cannot become what we want by remaining what we are." And that has to do with a lot of my self-care routine, which I'm going to be talking about in a second. But first, I'm going to be looking at that 100-day project card. That is a screenshot from the 100-day project website, which I will link down below. And I'm just going to add that top part that says 100-day project to that lined card. It kind of looks like notebook paper. That's also, I believe, from Gossamer Blue. It might be an old Studio Calico kit, but I believe that's Gossamer Blue. And I'm just going to write about what I'm doing for my 100-day project this year. This is my first time participating in the 100-day project, and for this particular project, I'm going to be documenting 1 second every day on video using the 1 second every day app, and I'm really excited to see 100 seconds at the end of this project. That'll be really fun. So what I really like about Ali Edwards' story kits and her Stories by the Month kits are the prompts that they kind of have within the cards. And this Bring on the Self-Care card was really apt because this was the week that I started a whole new workout regimen and self-care skincare regimen. So instead of keeping the photos and everything separate, I just decided to combine those on that one Bring on the Self-Care card. And I really like how that worked. I could have obviously separated the story into a photo and a journaling card, but I kind of didn't want to have that photo of me covered in goop in my Project Life spread. It's not that I was embarrassed or anything. It was just I felt that it didn't really go with the rest of the pictures, and I thought about just hiding it behind the journaling card and kind of having some hidden photos. But when it came down to it, I just realized that I didn't really need that photo, and the journaling worked for itself. But I do love the fact that Ali's story cards tend to make me tell stories that I wouldn't otherwise think of telling, like the self-care routine. This particular story card, which says The Story, is from Ali's Type Story Kit, which I believe you can still get. It came out in April, and it's really gorgeous, so if you haven't gotten it yet and you have the chance to, definitely sign up for the subscription and get that story kit. And as you can see, my video cut out, so I'm just showing you a couple of the cards that I finished up before I realized that my video had cut out. You didn't miss very much. I just finished up my journaling and then added those turquoise star chipboard shapes, which are from an old Studio Calico kit, to that Today's Food card. And now I'm going to be adding some more chipboard and embellishments. I used the February Stories by the Month kit chipboard shapes for most of my embellishments on this layout. That one that I'm adding to the photo of my husband and I 6 years ago when he graduated basic training, which says Smooch, is from the February Stories by the Month kit. And then this one, which is from the March Stories by the Month kit, said Here's the Story, and I'm adding that to a filler card from the Change Story kit. There's a lot of Allie Edwards going on in this layout, as you can see, but I really love her cards and her kits, so that would be why. I also have this little blue chipboard shape that says Here's the Story, I believe, and I add that to the photo of my daughter reading a book. I say reading in air quotes because she just flips through it, but it's so cute. And then this last piece of chipboard says Heart You, and that is also by Allie's February Stories by the Month kit. And the last thing that I'm going to do before the title card is I'm going to adhere this little QR code of the videos that I took this week and that label sticker that I will link below. That's a printable from, I'm not actually sure who that's from, but I will link those labels below. And that finishes up my last card, and I'm going to move on to my title card. This title card is from Gossamer Blue, which I'm really sad went out of business because I loved their cards and their designs, but thankfully I did get a lot of their kits when they were still in business and when they had their sale. And to that card I'm just adding this very large wood veneer that says April from Studio Calico, and I'm really sad that I didn't get these last year when they were coming out. This is the only month that I have, and now I'm really wishing that I had all the other months because it's so pretty. But this title card is going to be really simple. I'm just adding that label sticker with the dates already added on there to the bottom of the April wood veneer and calling that good. And obviously I added that little turquoise star that matches the stars on the Today's Food card as well. So that's pretty much my layout. I really loved how it all came together. I love the pinks and the yellows. You know that if you've watched other videos, that's kind of my thing. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.